Welcome to Loise's Kitchen, where we make mouth-watering delicacies with you in mind. This is the first episode of our season 2. This means we have at least 24 episodes in our channel. Please check more of our videos if you've not watched all of them. Today we are going to be making a very interesting recipe, and this is shepherd's pie. So we're going to introduce you guys the ingredients for the day. Welcome, guys. Now the ingredients are very many, but don't be intimidated, guys. I'm going to introduce you to the ingredients that we're going to use in the potato mash, and that is some potatoes which I've already peeled and cut, and then we have a rosemary stick here. Then we have some margarine and some milk, and of course we'll put some salt in the mash. Now for the other ingredients that we're going to use, I have blended 3 tomatoes here. I've just put in water and then blended them. And for the spices, we have 1 heaped tablespoon of tomato paste. If you don't like using tomato paste, you can just use more of the tomatoes. Then we have some turmeric, we have some curry powder, we have some garam masala, and we have 1 cube which we're going to be making some broth with. Then we have all-purpose flour. I'll use 2 tablespoons to make a slurry. Then we have 2 onions. We also have 2 cloves of garlic. We have some peas. Then we have some coriander, some carrots, the minced meat, some salt, and ketchup. We've put in our potatoes, and then I'm putting in water. Make sure that the water covers the potatoes to the top. I'm going to put in some salt. Cover this up so that it starts boiling, and in about 12 minutes after it starts boiling, then it should be fine. I'll check it. With a tablespoon of vegetable cooking oil. So we'll let this cook until it's translucent. we finished putting in our stew and our mashed potatoes. Now we're going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes in an oven that has been preheating for 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. And then I'll check after every 10 minutes. What I want to look for is a harder crust and slightly brown than it is. Remember, everything else is already cooked, so we just want to cook the top. Guys, as you can see, I've just removed my shepherd's pie from the oven. It's still sizzling, if you can look at these edges, and it looks really amazing. I'm going to let it cool down for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you guys will join us. We finished making our shepherd's pie, and as you can see, it's been resting for a while now, to a point where I can actually handle the casserole dish. Now, the soup that has come over is because it had quite a lot of soup, which is fine. At least it makes sure that it's still juicy. So I'm going to serve this up. I think I'll just have a small slice. By the way, all I needed is just to get a crust. As you can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a crust sound. So I'm going to scoop some of this here. Make sure I can get some sauce. As you can see inside, at the bottom, it doesn't have liquid. So it doesn't mean that because it had a lot of sauce that it's soupy, so to say. So I'm going to have a bite with you guys as usual. I'm just going to make sure I get the potatoes and the stew at the same time. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's not dry, as you can see, and it's wholesome. I love it. Guys, we've come to the end of our episode. And I'd like to give you 2 tips when you're making your shepherd's pie. Now, the first one is when you're making your shepherd's pie, make sure that you have enough broth in the stew. This will ensure that when you're baking it, it does not burn at the bottom and that it has sufficient fluids to cook it through the whole process. Another tip is make sure that after the first 15 minutes, you check it. Also, you need to know your oven temperatures because usually ovens are different. Mine could be different to yours in as much as I would say you use the same temperature. So just keep checking after every 15 minutes so that you can check to see if it has a hard crust on top, and then from there you'll remove it at the point you feel it's the best color to your liking. It's been amazing hosting you guys. And in this season, we have very many amazing, mouth-watering delicacies in mind for you guys. And we hope you're going to stay tuned for the whole season. If you have any queries, any recipe requests, please do remember to comment down below. Engage me and let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll be sure to try it out. Otherwise, it's been amazing hosting you guys. As usual, do have a nice day. It's bye-bye from us.